So fab. You are officially in the Diva Den. I have no other than Tyranikia the Chappelle.
Yes.
To my left, your right. And we're back with another installment. And today we're going to get into a conversation that consistently is had on social media.
Yes.
You know, dating.
Oh, yeah.
And, is it learned? Is it instinct? Your upbringing, things like that all tie into it. We're going to get into that.
I'm excited.
But before we do that, how you doing, friend?
You know what? I'm okay. I've been giggling since I walked in here with you. Look at you.
What? Because it's been what, a week or two since we seen each other?
Yeah.
I was going to say it's been that long.
I know.
Oops.
It felt like that to us. Yeah. It felt like that to us.
You are my friend. Girl, I'll start stepping.
No,
don't get me started.
Y'all feel like we was saying.
Don't get me started. Keep me on track.
We will not do this today. We're going to be.
How are you guys doing? How's your life? How are you feeling?
I didn't even ask you. How are you? First of all, skip past. How you doing?
I am good.
Not the week though. First of all,
good.
We here.
No, seriously, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
It's just one of those things where I totally understand why people want to get off the grid and just say fuck it. Like I understand now.
Listen, if I wasn't scared of bugs and stuff like that, I think I could live in a really nice tree house, like glamping style. I need the comforts of society.
And not be bothered. Somebody come down. Who down there?
No, I don't do visitors.
I am totally okay with possibly being Donnie from the Wild Thornberries. Just,
Fish Donnie.
Just
of all the characters.
Fuck it.
You know what? They did
just
something to my
hair grow wild. I'm out here with
she got
shorts.
a whole lot of hair. Believe it or not, y'all. I seen her hair. Oh no! Speaking of squirrel. I remember the first time I saw this woman's hair. She took her wig off, and I was like, "This bitch ain't bald head." This woman has hair. So you ever seen somebody like, "Why that was wet wigs"? Them hoes ain't bald headed. This one ain't. I'm looking. I'm like Kim. I mean, down her back, she has hair.
I'm just lazy. Okay.
And she said that too. I was like, you know what, friend? Well, all the hair she got, I'm really not mad at her. Like, I was shocked.
And then my hair be sidebar. My hair be trying to play me. Because I'd be like, let me just brush it out. I feel like Rapunzel. And just steady be going. Okay. Let an ounce of water. That bitch be like. And then before you know it, I look like someone's biracial Cabbage Patch.
Oh, she's so cute.
Like, I'm Anthony Scott. You know they always got random names. I'm Anthony Scott.
I'm changing your contact name. Anthony Scott, this thing on cute. What I
promise you. My hair tries to play me. Like, no. So until then, you're going to get this wig.
That's what it makes you should listen. You pick a hair, girl. Listen, right? Because you will get it, okay? Low bounce. Look at that bounce. Bounce that ass off. Okay. We really are. No, really. No, really, we are.
This is the show.
It is, girl. We have gotten completely off track.
Where did this go?
I don't know.
But check in, guys.
Hey, y'all. What's up?
How you doing? We got O. O is our engineer. Make sure y'all show her some love. My baby went through it, but she's on the mend. She was out here looking like Martin when he got beat up.
No, I need pics.
We're not going to do that. We have now learned that there's various ways to take your contacts out.
And Kim is aggressive with her eyes, y'all. She be like, That's not how she did it, but me was like, I was like,
and look up and then pull down. That's how they teach you. What? Every doctor I've learned has always pull your eyelid, look up, and then pull down.
I'm gonna share something with you. I have been the only person to stick their hand in my eye.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah.
Huh. So even when another conversation.
When my first contact fitted, no. I was like, And he was just like, I was like, whoa. I was like, I figure it out. And that's when I just picked it up. I was like, what? Yeah, but taking it out? Oh no, girl. You like I said, Kim a thug in real life, y'all. Don't let this shit fool y'all. That motherfucker rough.
How did y'all learn how to take your contacts out? Because it's always been look up, pull down, and then go.
Where does it go when you pull it down?
It goes right underneath, right where your eyelid is, because then it'll pop off. I told you, if I sit here and try to act like I'm gonna pinch, I will pinch the fuck out of my eye, and then now I'm in the hospital and I'm looking crazy,
girl. No. And I'm sure they're like, Okay, wait.
Back to the show.
Okay, yeah. We got sidetracked again. I apologize. It's probably my fault for real.
Yes, so we're going to get into dating,
relationships.
Let's get into mirror. The question. That's it. Oh,
look, she be on it.
Mirror on the wall.
I'm the prettiest of them all. My girl, that's right. Look, keep them informed.
So unhinged, I promise.
We're really out. But we're gonna be good. Because here we go. Look, y'all, mirror question. Y'all ready?
Okay.
All right, y'all. So with the ebb and flows of life, ups and downs, as we all have them, we will continuously reinvent and start over.
Mm-hmm.
But my question is, how do you nurture yourself, mind, body, and spirit, when you are in the space of reinventing or starting over?
Ooh. Don't ask me. I'm terrible.
Well, bitch, you done restarted. I don't have the time, motherfucker. You did it. How you did it?
I am terrible. I talk about my nervous system. You know how on Inside Out when they were all freaking out?
No, thank you.
Like, Joy's trying to figure shit out and Sadness just wrecked havoc. That is me internally.
Okay, that's
where it's just like shit's just going awry. I don't know what's happening.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out what to do, what that next step looks like, and my mind just won't shut off. I'm not sleeping well, but it's just one of those things where you have to just trust the process and try to relax. Question mark?
No, I will say I'm like you. Besides the fact I isolate.
Yes,
and I have gotten better over the years with detaching from not only society but those around me. Because I will be like a whole hermit crab, y'all, for real. Like I'll be in my house 3 days, but like, bitch, you ain't seen the sun. Ain't nobody talk to you. You might have a fucking welfare check in a second. You don't say hello.
Which reminds me, I need to run up on somebody because I ain't heard from them. What's up?
See, look, you have to sometimes. And that bitch probably like, girl, I forgot y'all was alive. I'm in here going through.
Yeah.
So I will say, I said that to say, I think I nurture myself, mind, body, and spirit like that because I'm a person, I'm very introspective. So whenever something is new in my space, so I'm dealing with something, it's like, okay, Kia, it's you. Like, how are you gonna do this? What's going on with you? And it takes me a while to process that there is an external space and to navigate that in the people around me as well. So like I said, I think I will say I nurture myself, mind, body, spirit the same way you do. I just be like, fuck it all. I'm gonna sit down.
Yeah. I think you have to figure it out.
And it's hard because you don't even know. It's like, okay, this is not working. I think this might work. All right, let me see if this works.
Yeah.
And when it doesn't, just like you need to go from space to space, moment to moment. And then those moments, sometimes for me, it feels like it just kind of globs together. So now I'm in space, so I'm trying to figure all of the glob out and then the other shit.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's a good thing too. Isolation, reflection, and give it to God. Absolutely.
And I've been working on that too. Like, especially because I'm the type of person, all right, Lord, you got it. But if you need some help,
big sandals.
I know you said, but wait, because I gotta add this, and I don't know if you heard it right.
But then I also remember what my elders tell me: if you want to make God laugh, tell him what your plan is. So sometimes,
girl,
you just gotta go with it. Like,
you know what you said, what you said.
You know?
Cause listen, my boy be like, I said what I said.
This is it.
Right
You
here.
over here. I said this.
Okay, keep it up, yeah. Keep it on. And that be me.
Because sometimes I swear that nigga take that sandal off
And
he look at me
like a Mexican grandma. Wow.
Like I done told you.
You ain't learned yet. No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
So yes, agreed. Like sometimes you just got to give it to God. You have to, and I think one of the things I'm working on is to not get
all the time.
Yeah. Not get so exhausted to the point where I have no choice. I want to be able to give it up sooner.
That is deep.
Because oftentimes I'm just constantly going and going, and then I'm not gonna say I've broken myself, but I've gotten so exhausted, and I'm like, I have no choice but to say, all right, God,
you win. I got it.
So I don't know if it's a control thing.
It is that. I think it definitely has a lot to do with control, especially if you're a person where you're always in space of figuring it out.
Yes.
And you have many people who rather seek answers from you or seek advice from you, or there's just always a space where you are present.
Always.
You're in a controlled space. So life feels more comfortable for you when you're controlling the space. So when something is out of whack, this don't compute. What the fuck? Where you come from?
What's going on?
There's evil afoot.
What's going on?
And I'm like, So like I said, Lord, I know you said, but I feel like this ain't right. This don't match.
If you need a helping hand,
I ain't doing shit.
And I think even the isolation part of it is trying to figure it out, which leads to the exhaustion. And even with this whole question that we're asking, I think it leads to you've got to lean on your community. Like this. And that is one thing that I think you guys have really helped me with, of helping me get out of my head, because y'all know me well enough now. When I'm in my head, you be like, what's the problem? I'm like, nothing. Bitch, what's the problem?
Okay, wig on to the side, I twist you like this. So like, girl, you over here on your deathbed, what are you talking about?
Like SpongeBob when he had the sun. Help me, niggas, help me.
Girl, you got a new contact picture. Bitch, you on the road. This
is what happens when you stay in the house. I'm like, people.
Oh my God, yes. I'm telling you, you think I'm lying. Girl, listen, I be like, dang, I ain't been nowhere. I ain't said a mumbling word. And then my child, she live upstairs in her own damn hut. I don't ever see her besides when she needs to be fed like a damn cat. Come downstairs, bitch, hungry around. Need outside, bitch, son, meow. Then she go back to her damn hut. So I get this. You know Brianna though, but you know how she is. That's how she be meow. Or she interact. She be like, come meow. Then she run off again. I be like, you know what? Fucking my fucking post. Anyway, my point
We're gonna be better.
Yes, I love y'all. I love stop roll with us. We ain't been together on here in a while.
Yes.
You should have led with that. We ain't been on here in a while. We saw each other. We just ain't been on here. That's right,
We're getting back into the groove. We're getting.
Yeah, but we flowing a little. We come right back because we're really good at it. Yeah. We always flow back.
We always do.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nick said, "Leave my baby alone."
This is her. She's the problem. She's the problem.
Yes.
Thank you, Obi. Unique's the problem. This is why Brianna get to be a cat. Cause she be like, it's all right.
It is.
No, but she don't live there. She got her own shit.
Well, that's what teachers are supposed to do.
Nah, then don't run off. Come get your child, motherfucker. When she go to scratching and biting on me, she tap in. Shoot.
So we're gonna pull it together.
Yeah, we are.
You know how it's been a lot. I ain't even got my nails on.
I was gonna ask you, and I didn't want to be rude.
No,
I'm a good person. Oh, well, bitch, why the fuck you like you fight?
Right? And tiny little hands.
I know. It's like me. I be like, ah. What are these nugs?
It's been a lot. I've been busy, but they are going to come.
Yes,
with a vengeance.
I need a fucking gorgle with me. Goddamn it!
I know we can't even do that. Mine is like,
okay, Brianna. Hungry bitch.
Get into the show, Jada.
all day.
But no, you brought up a really, really, really good idea.
All right, let's
and
see.
I do think that we need to get into it. So
yes, y'all.
This portion of the show, we haven't done it in a while, but it's going to be called Ask Kim and Kia.
Ooh.
Yes. You
still singing, motherfucker? And look, she in there snapping.
That's my girl. That's
Get it,
my,
oh, big.
I ain't got nobody else. I got
you damn right, cause she look, it's still going.
She put the shenanigans.
Listen, and again, and again.
So you came up with a good topic here, and I think it's it warrants a conversation. Of course, we want you guys to get in on it as well.
Please, because we really want to hear you all perspective as we're navigating this topic. I think it's definitely one of those discussions that really could be community based.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, just share as much as you would like.
Of course, of course.
You don't have to get into the details if you don't want to, but of course, if you look, this is the no judgment zone. But when it comes to dating, is it something where it's just it's instincts, or is it a learned behavior? And you brought up a good question about just upbringing and people being, sheltered and not necessarily having certain experiences, whereas some people, when they were brought up, their parents allowed for them to, experience more, to date, to, I don't want to say have more of a life, but have more of...
I like how you said experiences. Yeah, like try different things. Try on different experiences. Yeah.
And breaking it down, it made me realize like, we do have a lot of expectations for people in the dating world without really thinking about, okay, well, let's talk about your upbringing. Let's talk about expectations. What does dating look like to you? So let's jump into it. Like, even just the state of dating right now.
Absolutely. I need to pull it up, y'all. What can you pull it up?
I got you. I got you.
I'm real black, y'all. My phone about to die.
Mine is too.
Blickety black.
So one of the first questions that you have is, as people become adults and suddenly everyone's asking, why aren't you dating? Why aren't you married? And when are you going to settle down?
Yes. And I think that's so heartbreaking. I will say from the woman's perspective. So going back to the conversation that we had, prior to this, but if you're in a space where you tell your child, your teenager, right? Let's say 14, right? Because that's middle school. You can't have a boyfriend or you can't date, because I don't want to just take and put a box on people in their dating experiences, but you can't date until you're 18 or you can't date until you're 20. So like if you come from a strict household and by the time you're 18, my only experience is you.
Yeah. And
by the time I become an adult, I'm out in the world. I'm trying to figure out, first of all, what it's like to be on my own. Because, I'm off at college now, right? This is my first time actually being away from home. I don't have to call and check in for real. I don't have nobody to answer to. Like I'm having the experience of being an adult. So you want me to take and adjust to this, and then on top of that, life means school, having a job, all of that could be new to me as well. And now you're like, okay, why you're not dating? Well, I have not been with anybody but myself. I don't know what it's like to navigate another person. Now you're talking about actual commitment. Talking about marriage. No.
Yeah.
So it can be hard, and also it could create space where somebody could be scared to navigate relationships because I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah. And I think the first thing that I want to address is, like you said, when people want to shelter their kids, and then as soon as they reach 18, it's like, oh, this is no longer, you're no longer my responsibility.
You're an adult now.
You just go out into the wild and have fun. And it's like, but you've sheltered me this whole entire time. I don't know how to navigate in these spaces. Listen. I haven't had conversations with you,
right?
About any of this. So now how do I learn outside of just, hey, let me just jump in the deep end and hope that I can swim?
And that is just so, and we have to be mindful of how we navigate kids too. Especially when we're talking about lack of experience. If you're not going to allow me to do things, like you said, talk to me about it. Because now, if I'm off in the world, I want friends and they're smoking weed. I know that's so, so small, but they're smoking weed and I'm interested. So now I'm doing this. What if this weed is laced? We don't know where this came from. You didn't have the conversation, like you don't know this person, but we don't do that. Like you have, even if you're going to shelter them, at least give them the knowledge. So when they may possibly be in these spaces, that they know how to conduct themselves and how to act appropriately for their own safety. What is the protocol if they feel unsafe? Do they have that? Do you know who to call?
So let me ask you a question. Of course, to those of you who are watching as well, who may be parents, how do you navigate, or how do you even begin to have the conversation with your children or child when you see that they may be interested in dating, or they actually they come to you and say, I want to start dating, or I like somebody?
I think that depends. It depends on the type of relationship you have with your child, if they're going to actually be honest with you and start talking so openly with you about that, because that's a very vulnerable space to come and say, oh, I like this person. Sometimes you can't even admit it to yourself you like the person. So how can you bring it to tell somebody else, especially your parents, right? So again, it depends on the type of relationship with your child. But if you do have an open communication with your child and they're able to talk freely with you, when my daughter came and expressed to me that she was like she liked a boy, I asked her, what do you like about him? Because I need to understand first I want to understand if this is something that's just physical, or do you even know what it is that you're feeling? And there's nothing wrong if it's just physical. There's nothing wrong with that. But I need you to understand that you feeling this way does not equate to love, does not equate to commitment, doesn't equate to anything. Because first and foremost, y'all kids is gonna last this long, any damn way, possibly. But to answer your question, like I said, ask her, why do you like him? Going from that, okay, you like him because he's cute. Okay, what makes him cute? What are you attracted to? Because now I'm asking you open-ended questions to have you actually look at the person to navigate what it is you like about them, how you feel about them, and move about space like that. So that's how I navigated it. Now, when she asked me about having a boyfriend, I will be honest, I told my daughter no, only because I know my child is one track mind. Because she'll get a man, well, in the time, she'd have got her man, but like, fuck life, fuck school, my man.
Does he come from a wealthy family?
Listen, no, bitch, still. We have smart women in our lives. Look at this. See, this is what I'm talking about. Now, remember when I said problems? This is why the motherfucker's a cat in her damn hut. Scratching on me.
Brianna.
Listen.
Time for us to go on her yacht.
Listen, and she gonna be right there. Yeah. Look, this is the problem. It's not me. It's not me.
So Chanel today?
Listen, it's the women. I need more people that's not like these women in my life, y'all. I'm putting up an ad now, hiring.
Lock it down, girl. Lock it down. I'm tired of working.
Now hiring. New BF needed.
I'm sorry. Whew, okay.
Snap back. Oh,
I'm so tired of working, Brianna. Brianna, help me. You still have time. When is the next NFL draft, baby?
No. We're just gonna stay Brianna off now. No, bitch.
I want to be on a fucking yacht.
Well, bitch,
I'm too old.
Yes,
my hips crack. My hips crack. They look like, what am I doing to this old bitch? I'm like, hold on, Sonny. 1 second.
Stretch, bitch.
Let's go. I'm like, don't you want to read or something? Okay.
I'm officially done. This motherfucker said, come on, Sonny.
Come on, Sonny. Let's whew. Eggs and steak and eggs.
I don't like her, y'all. And this is reason 1,032,000.
Listen, all y'all kids. Look.
Yes, y'all see that ain't shit. She just sold y'all to the highest bidder.
Help your TT with money. Okay, I'm sorry. Back on track.
Like I said, motherfucker ain't shit. But like I was trying to say, oh, poor Brian. All the children, everybody. But yes, ma'am. Like I said, I just told Brianna she could not date because I needed her to be more focused and be able to handle responsibilities. Because I also let her know that navigating a relationship, it is a responsibility. Relationships require work, even at that age, and you need to understand that. And of course, she wasn't trying to hit it, but over time, she understood, especially when talking about friends and then having to navigate school. I'm like, Brianna, how you gonna have all these friends? You got all these damn sports you're now, getting into. You're trying to do other things. You have family you have to navigate. and then you want to add a boyfriend, my love. Yeah. you need to understand that's not how they work, right? So that, like I said, that's the reason why I told my daughter she couldn't date then. But once she had a little more focus, I did allow her to have a boyfriend. One, because I understood also too, that is a part of that middle school experience. Listen, I don't care if somebody say you have to go back to one age, it would not be middle school. Listen, that shit is rough. I feel bad for him. I really do. It is rough. Like you really, it will make or break you for real. Like that area, oh my, if I could have skipped that whole part and like raising my daughter, I would have just handed her off to somebody and got her back at like 16. Damn. Yes. This motherfucker's hard. I had a girl. Listen. Yeah. 2 bleeding pussies in the house. Can you imagine? And you know me. Can you imagine? Girl, every little thing the wind blow. Why you breathing so damn hard? That's why they're breathing. Yes. And then she going through all she going through. And I'm trying to be mindful, but nah, you just annoying. And but outside of just joking, but outside of all that, like I said, I had to give her those experiences because I needed her to learn. You have to be on, date boys and do all the things and figure stuff out. Even kiss a boy. Like, and Bronna's first kiss was, and she said it was okay for me to share, just so y'all know. Okay. Her first kiss, I try to be the, black moms like, yeah, tell the kids business. I do ask my daughter. I be like, sorry, I'll tell you your business. She be like, okay, girl, you gonna say it that way, probably.
Because a black mama don't care. Let me tell you, like,
I saw it yesterday, like,
girl, just like when I first started my cycle, my mom, hey, everybody, Kim started her cycle.
Not newsworthy, lady. What newsworthy?
God, I'm glad you're not one of those.
Yeah, I did. So, like I said, Bronna's first kiss was 14. It was 14, actually. And she talked about it. And we actually had an open conversation about what it felt like, how she did it. Because when I was maybe a bad kisser, embarrassing me. We teach in my household. No.
Okay.
They like jabbing her tongue in somebody's mouth. No, they didn't do that. No. It's an art form, and we have to make sure you learn that. That's how but again, you have to guide your kids. Like I said, I'm just a lot of this is being funny, but like I said, again, talking to her about the kiss. How does it feel? What did you do? Like, how did he do? Like, but again, wanting to make sure she's present in the experience. So a lot of how I navigated it was, like I said, making her aware of her space, aware of the person that she's showing interest in, aware of her reasons why she's interested in the person. And then on top of that, enjoying what the space looks like, or not what the space could look like and what it could feel like. So yeah, I would say to wrap it all up, a lot of being present is how I did that with Brianna.
So then let me ask you this. How do you, and even like I said, for those of you who are parents that are
watching, we have everybody say anything?
Just laughing at us. You already know Auntie Muffin had questions. Is she okay with us knowing all of this? So
another problem.
Let me ask you this, and like I said to the parents out there as well, how do you navigate allowing your kids to just date?
You know what? And maternal figures, because I will say I would like to include maternal figures or paternal figures as well, because we have to understand that some people come from a home where there are multiple members.
Oh, absolutely.
So even the space that you have helped raise a child, how did you navigate? That's actually a good perspective too. Like, how did you navigate dating with the baby?
Oh, are you asking me?
No, bitch. What?
Oh, I was supposed to say I was in the middle of asking you something.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, no, you just amazing how to kiss.
I do want to know.
You should be a good kisser.
Well, I mean, I got nieces and kids and carrying on. I'm like,
listen,
don't ask me to be anything for another kid. I'm poor. Okay. Christmas is very expensive for me now.
She got a lot of folks.
So I have maxed out. We're done here.
You have a new baby on your own, bitch. You get a Merry Christmas.
Right.
Her birthday.
Now you better pick and choose Christmas or your birthday. Can't be both.
I like that.
Can't be both. Which one? Christmas or your birthday? Which one? Because I will celebrate you.
About that.
Which one? I'm sorry. And they said mine just came to me as well told me that they like someone. We also had open conversations about it. And I love that.
Yeah.
Which, like I said, brings me into my next question, for you guys of how do you navigate allowing your kids to date around? Because we do know stigmas with guys. It's like, oh yeah, he's a guy. But when it comes to girls, oh, she's a hoe. You know, so encouraging that, because how do we get to know what we like, what we don't like, you know, or just experiencing what it's like to have, you know, that dating experience? Because most people don't do it because they think that they're going to be tagged with that, you know, A across their chest, that scarlet letter. So how do you encourage that to allow them to know that it's okay?
So for me, you know how I feel about people being able to express themselves. You're going to be a hoe, be a good hoe. I didn't say that to Brian. I was just saying women in general. So I'm just saying that's my message to the women of the world. Now, when it came to Brianna, letting her know, like, this was my thing. I was like, Brianna, you are very young. You're not going to like him forever.
No.
And to be quite honest, he ain't going to like you forever. I set realistic expectations in my household. I said, because of that, it's okay for you to date somebody without being committed. So I had open conversations with Brianna about what it means to be in a committed relationship and what it means to date, and defining that for yourself. Because if you're dating, I don't have to just talk to just you. You might not like it, and you might say whatever, but people are going to talk about you anyway. And that's the one thing I told Brian. You could be doing absolutely nothing, and somebody going to call you all kind of names. So it doesn't matter what you're doing. Just do whatever that makes you happy. The people who are around you, they're going to follow suit. But like I said, so that's how I navigated that. Well, letting Brianna know you're not going to be in a relationship with that person forever. You may not be. It may not even last past 2 weeks.
Girl.
So that was my thing. But on top of that, having her understand that you should talk to other people, because you might like this about him, but you really like this about him. But damn, you really feeling him. And you shouldn't lock yourself in a space where you really like, you're in a space where it's like, oh, dang, now I can't explore and do other stuff. Now, I will say it because I'm an honest person. That advice did backfire on us. What? Only because she kept telling the guy he really, really liked her. And again, I asked if it was okay to share this information. She said it was. Anyway, so, like I said, he asked, you know, if it was like, if he really liked her. Now, the problem was, Brandon was like, I mean, I really like him too, but I want to do my own thing, which is fine. But it got expensive. He was like, you know, I'm tired of waiting on your ass. And I was like, oh, dang. Yeah. So I said, it kind of backfired. But again, this is experience that she needed, because now she has experience in 1, rejection, experience in 2, being indecisive, 3, navigating relationships and what that means, like to be who you are and do what you want to do, but also holding space for somebody else and realizing you have the God-given right to do whatever you want to do.
Absolutely.
What you don't have the right to is how people respond to that.
Yeah. Yes. And I do like this perspective. Muffin said, I don't have kids, but I do have many students who don't feel comfy talking to their parents. So they ask me questions. I try to be transparent, but I also encourage them to talk to their family.
Absolutely. Good job, Teach. Seriously.
And then, excuse me, Nika said, right, they can talk to whoever, but do it right and not sneaky with it.
Thank you.
The way people are crashing out these days, I'm telling them to just cut it off before moving on.
Yes. And I agree with you on that too. Like, and like I said, thank God, you know, he wasn't that type of guy. He really was he was a very sweet guy. But like I said, letting Brianna know, again, you're in spaces like this here, you're going to move like that. You have to realize the same freedom you want, you have to allow them that same freedom, because they have it.
Yeah.
And when they move to a certain space, like, okay, I found somebody I really want to settle down with, or like really commit to, then you're going to have to fall back. You can still, and here's the only thing I taught her too. You can still feel what you feel and still move forward.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with you being sad. You want to cry. You can do all of that, because those feelings are valid, and they are valid, but there's nothing you can do about it. And there's a way to handle your emotions. So those are ways that I said, I navigated that with Brianna. And especially when talking about, again, the scarlet letter, or being promiscuous rather, right? That wasn't something I talked to Brianna heavily about, because I never wanted her to fear experience. And I feel like with a lot of conversations with girls, we have a lot of the conversation of, oh, if you do this, you'll be considered a hoe.
Right.
But why?
Right.
Why do we give space where boys can go and take and lay their fucking royal oats, but girls are in space where they cannot do the same, whether you're being sexual or not? Because that's something else too we have to talk about and differentiate that. Because I'm talking to somebody doesn't mean that I'm sexually acting with them. Yeah. And why do they equate to be the same?
And then, like you said, a lot of that a lot of that ends up being someone being upset or jealous, and they'll then spread rumors and say, "Oh, well, you know, she slept or he slept with." It's like, we just talking, we're just friends.
Literally.
Like, where did that even come from?
Seriously, why?
You
Because
know?
he's nicer to me than he is to
Right.
you. Be a better person, girl.
Right. So then now I have to switch gears because when we sit here and talk about teens and their experience, and you know, even raising these teens, but thinking about our experience in dating and things like that, do you feel like because of what we were or weren't allowed to do is why we are experiencing so many people who are either bad at dating, or people who don't know how to date, or people who are just, like you said, can't handle rejection?
I think two things can be right. And I think I say that because as an adult, when you get to this stage, let's say our age right now currently, there are things that happen to you after your childhood. They had nothing to do with your rearing. Every decision you made solely, so those consequences because of those decisions may have guided how you navigate relationships now. Now, of course, your rearing is a part of your foundation. So that's why I say two things can be right. So I think it can be both things, not necessarily just one. Now, for some people, it could be more along the line of how they were, what their experiences were growing up around dating. Because outside of not even just having access, well, not access, but not being allowed to date or experience relationships with people that you're interested in, how did the relationships around you, how were they? Were they healthy? Because even if you tell me I can't date, if my only dating experience is through you, what did that look like? Were you in a healthy relationship? What did you guys communicate about? How did you show me that you loved each other when y'all were in front of me? Did y'all kiss? Did y'all hug? Did y'all play and do stuff like that? Like, for real. Like, cuss each other out and stuff like that. I know it sounds kind of toxic, but that was shit as around.
Deborah was alive. Because that woman was a menace.
Oh. Good job, Mom.
Definition of love them and leave them. She was like, so anyway, you bore me. I never forget. I asked this woman, I said, well, Mom, what made you get married the second time? She was like, I don't know, and I shouldn't even got married the first time. Wait a minute, now you're talking about my daddy. Wait a minute, now I gotta fight you. Because
listen, you asked the question though. In hard defense, you did ask the question.
She fucking cleared the fuck out of me. I said, not Dada.
Yeah, Dada. My girl said you should have been a one-hitter quitter. But I got trapped. Damn.
You know, when I think of things like that, of how she dated, you know, she was predominantly raised by her father. And because he really didn't have that balance, it's like, you almost kind of raise your daughters kind of like men.
Yeah.
You know, where it was like, look, just, you know, watch out for each other, you know, don't take no shit. And then I trust that you going to, you know, do the right things. But she just, once she got free, she was like, I'm just dating. If I like somebody, I like them. I talk to them and then move on to the next. But we never had that dialogue.
Right.
Know?
And I could say for you, it could be one of those things where you, because you didn't have that dialogue, you may navigate relationships now because, okay, now I didn't have this. I didn't like this, or I did like this. So now I'm moving like this, and how I allow people into my life, how we're going to be together, how I'm going to let you enjoy me, and how I want to enjoy you, right? Like for myself, I was raised predominantly by my grandparents. So my mother's parents, they were married and were together up until my grandmother passed. So I've never not seen them two together. And they hugged and kissed, but they cussed each other the fuck out. Like, oh my God, listen, don't let Bun do something Charlene ain't like. Listen, when I tell you Charlene was a professional, that motherfucker should have started class. Listen, that's why I cuss like I cuss now, for real, it's her. I cuss like that because of her. When I tell you driving, listen, you think I'm gonna, girl, y'all want to laugh for her in the car. Y'all have been no good. I'm telling you now, we're going love now. But anyway, like I said, watching them navigate their love, like, oh, that was like, why is she hollering? Especially young, I'm like, girl, why you hollering? Like, calm down. I ain't even that deep. He just sitting there like, oh, Charlene. They were like, go ahead now, cuss her ass back out, and then she get real mad. Because nigga, you got an opinion.
Ain't nobody asked
Yeah.
you.
Who said you could think? Like, girl. I got a lot of strong women in my life. Okay. Anyway, but then going to my father's mother, my grandma Mabel, like she didn't get married until I was like 28. So she spent a lot of time dating guys. And she moved like, yo, listen, I say Mabel's a ride snake. She ain't play about them motherfuckers either. That's right. Listen, you do it, get it done. And that's just how she moved about space. So looking at that, and I thought to myself, even then, it's like, okay, and watching I will say this here in a moment of transparency, looking at my mother's parents and looking at my grandma Mabel, I will always think sometimes like, well, dang, don't you want to be married? Don't you want somebody? Because like I said, I'm like, dang, and don't get me wrong, the guys that she did, at least the ones that I met, because I didn't meet all of them. I just knew motherfuckers existed because shit just be happening. She be gone. I be like, well, dang. All right. Have fun, girl. But like I said, but I was like, dang, like, don't you want to be in this type of relationship? And this wasn't that. So at the time, because I'm watching my mother's parents and watching my father's mother, I'm looking at both of these different ways of dating and love, right? Expressions of love. And I'm like, well, dang, because I didn't see the people that she were dating. She would be in relationship with motherfuckers for years. And I probably met them like once or twice. Because she ain't believing that being around. She ain't play that. So it's like, dang, you're with them, but you're not with them. But these motherfuckers always together. Unless somebody gone somewhere, but they always together. So like I said, I would look at that and be like, dang, like, don't she want that? But not realizing she has that. It just looks different. So like I said, becoming older and navigating being a mom and then being in committed relationships. I'm a person where we had this conversation before for myself. I will say I had a lack of dating experience because my young adult life was spent in 2 long-term relationships. So at the age of 19 until 25, I was in, 19 to like 22, 23, I was in a relationship. And then I just spent a long period of time by myself. And then 25 until 30, one? I think like 31, maybe 30, 31. Yay. That was my birthday that year, 31, yay. So 31, I was in another relationship. So now at 36, and I'm now currently in another relationship, but again, I don't have a wide, I don't have a long span of dating experience. But like I said, living vicariously through the people around me that I saw, because outside of my grandparents, like my aunties and my uncles, they have been married forever and forever. This is my mama's side. Like I said, on my father's side, all the men in my family, they weren't married. Them motherfuckers crazy. I wouldn't advise any woman to marry the motherfuckers. Listen, I don't even want to be related to them bitches. Don't marry them, y'all. I know it sounds mean to say, but listen to me. Save yourself. Again, joking, y'all.
I'd say no, she ain't. There's truth in every fucking joke.
Hell. But like I said, but on my father's side, a lot of them were not married. And the members that I saw that were married, I was like, oh, okay, but I wasn't around enough to actually see how they live their day-to-day life. So I didn't necessarily get those experiences from them. Right. But I was allowed to date and do certain stuff. Yeah.
I think it just was one of those things where my mom was like, you seem responsible enough, so I'll allow you to date. I think my brother had more freedom than I did.
Of course, because he's a boy.
Yeah, he's an athlete. It's bound to happen. But for me, it was kind of like, I'm going to do it, and either you like it or you don't. And she was just kind of like, let's go along with it. If we need to have talks, we'll have talks or whatever. But kind of to your point, like when I look at, my aunts and uncles and stuff like that, there was a lot of long-term relationships there, so to you, like you were saying, I kind of thought the same thing, like, well, should I be married? Is this what I should be doing? Right. Or do I just enjoy being single? Do I enjoy dating around? Because like you said, I never really was taught how to date. I was just looking at examples of how my aunts moved. And they're all very headstrong, independent women. And you better do this. If you don't do it, fuck it, I'm going to do it. Then I'm going to cuss you out because you ain't do it. You know, so a lot of that I see within myself where I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. You know, and then if you're going to come into my space, you need to be able to allow me to be feminine, and then I can, you know, trust you. But in dating, it's tough because if I feel like I don't get that from you right off the bat, I'm moving on to the next. You know, and that's how my mom was, where it's just like, if I don't see what I want, I don't have enough patience for this. Like I might try to work it out with you for a little bit, or I'll keep you as a little friend. You know, you always got that little friend.
Yes, hey, big ass.
But you don't make it to the final round. You know,
yes, like, Game of Thrones.
Yes, you are not a Lannister. Okay,
no,
you're Stark.
Oh, bitch,
off with your head.
Don't play with the Starks, cause Ed was my boy. Don't do the Starks like that.
But we know what happened.
You could say House Tully. Yes, Tully.
Tully's.
Weak motherfucker. Weak.
The grandmother? When she was like, tell Cersei it was me.
Oh, you know what?
Bitch.
I meant her sons. I didn't mean her.
Oh, yeah,
I meant her sons. Yeah.
That's true.
Because the motherfuckers weak.
As hell.
Now, grandma owned absolutely not. But those Starks, all the motherfuckers from mama on down. Okay? Even a dog. No. We will not come for the Starks.
She set off with their head. But it was one of those things where it's just like I'm learning from behavior and not necessarily conversations. And the conversations didn't come until later.
Yes, or when stuff happened and now you gotta talk. Even talking, I be like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, talk like you talking to me, not auntie. What you about it? Girl, talk to me.
Yeah, and it's almost like because I'm older, you don't have any choice but to be like, okay, well now you're invited to the grown folks table. But a lot of those conversations I wish would have been had earlier in life to help me navigate a little bit better, because some of those guys that I dated, I'm like, was I mean?
Probably so.
I mean, grow some balls.
Yes, you pat your ass.
I could have been nicer.
I could have been nicer. You know what? I don't think I feel bad for them.
I don't.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Am I mean?
The flip side of it also is I probably would not have given some of them the time of day because I was trying not to be like my mom.
And that is so crazy that you say that, because I think a lot of how I navigate a relationship, especially in my younger years, especially the first long-term relationship I had, I stayed so long in that relationship because of how, one, my mother navigated relationships, and then watching my parents, because my grandparents, because again, like I said, them being together over 40 years, and it's like, okay, you stick it out, or you're supposed to, this is what it's supposed to be, or understanding that love, and it's so crazy as now I think about it. I think in that relationship, I may have held on to the idea of struggle love.
Yes.
And I stayed in that relationship far longer than what I was supposed. I shouldn't even get a motherfucking time of day. Should ate my coochie, and I let him. Good God, what's wrong with me? What? It's the truth.
First of all, I felt that in my fucking spirit.
But I bet everybody that watched it, you got one motherfucking guy. What the fuck was you thinking?
Yes. Like, girl, was you lonely?
No. Really? Really?
Oh, that ain't a true statement. So you sit back and be like,
all the shit I could have did with my cat that day. All the shit I could have did with my cat.
Could have left her alone.
Listen, I could have shaved her with my ass to bed.
Always. You be like, And then what makes it mad is when they try to find you on social media. Don't find me.
Oh, listen, I am very thorough with my exes. Don't talk to no fuck about it. I will walk past the bitch. You seen it.
Yeah.
We never met.
Listen, the way ignored, blocked. One tried it on Threads, blocked.
Yes, not Threads.
Yeah, no.
That motherfucker came to the other side of the Instagram.
Email.
What?
Spam. Yes, I had one.
Oh, girl.
Because I blocked him on everything. He's like, well, bitch, email.
You on TV? Listen, because I'm tech savvy, bitch.
I said report.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's move that to the spam folder.
He's fishing me.
Oh, Gmail. Google.
Get it.
Away with him.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
that ain't a true statement, child. Yes.
But like I said, but again, like I said, thinking at that time, I feel like I had this. I feel like I navigated that relationship, like I said, from that space or part of that space. So like I said, struggle love, where it's like, okay, you're supposed to go through stuff. It's supposed to be like this here, but it'll get better. And this person, and over time, especially me being me, I'm like, oh no, enough is enough.
Yeah.
And when I'm done, I'm done. Like my shit is brutal. Yes. And I don't mean it to be hateful, but when I cut somebody off, when I say no contact, motherfucker, I like the CIA in this bitch. Like,
But I feel like there's stages. You know, like you 100% give people chances, and you'll even like, you know, come to us and say, well, what do you think? Am I being too harsh? And you'll be reflective, you know, about it before you get to that point. You know, because and I don't even think it's just it's in friendships as well.
Oh yes, absolutely.
You know, where you're like, okay, well, let me try one more time.
Because that might be the problem. Because I know I'm a lie. I get on my nerves sometimes. You know, I be like, bitch, what the fuck down? You get on my fucking nerves, kid. But you're doing a whole lot, and you ain't even got to. Like, why are we doing all this? Like, you know what? You're right.
Let me lay down.
I ain't.
But sometimes the other people are the problem.
Absolutely. And that's the truth. So like I said, in those spaces, like I'll say, you know what, I'm just done. And then I leave. But now I'm in space where I think, and even as I think now about that moment where I spent those years single before getting into the next long-term relationship, I'm thinking to myself in that moment, I'm sorry, at that time, I don't feel like I was really trying to figure out what I wanted the next relationship to be. It was one of those things like, okay, at some point I'll be with somebody, because that was what I understood it to be. Okay, I'll be with somebody. I know I don't want this. I know I don't want to be like this. So I won't do these things anymore. But without having those experiences, rather through dating myself or vicariously through my the people in my family, I'm going back and unconsciously doing the same shit I was doing before.
And let's talk about that really quickly, because that is, I think, something that I need more people to do, which is date themselves and then spend time with yourself. Because what I'm realizing now in this age, and just saying I want to be single, because you know, you get people like, oh, are you dating? No. And they're like, oh, well, why not? Because I don't want to. I can. I don't want to, because it requires energy, you know, and effort. And like you said to Brianna, like, this is something where I have to be all in it, because it's not fair to the other person. You can't say, oh, I want to date and then half-ass it. Like, either you're going to do it or not.
That part.
But if people would spend more time with themselves, they will learn one or two things. Either, you know, you need to adjust what it is that you're asking for.
That's sure.
Or maybe you're just not a good person.
That's right. I think more people need to recognize that and leave society alone. Yeah. Nobody deserves your fucking misery.
Because the one thing that I do ask, you know, guys, would you date you? I know I would date me.
Listen,
I would date the fuck. I would marry me. Take me on trips. We're going to go anywhere my little heart fucking desires, because I know, bitch, you're fucking gorgeous.
Yes.
You can fucking cook. You're sweet as pie. And bitch, you got a fat ass and good cooch. So why the fuck not?
That means. Oh.
You are stupid.
Yes. Not a lie was told.
But it's like, you gotta spend time with yourself.
Yeah.
And like, I would 100% date. Like, I love the fuck out of me.
I
love me. I enjoy. Like you said, I can sit in the house and be like, "Oh, girl, what you want to do today? Yeah, watch a movie. Okay, girl.
Get the popcorn.
You know, take a hot shower, get yourself all nice and smooth and smelling good.
Listen, don't let my ass scrub and shave, bitch. I rub it on my body like, bitch, you is soft.
Just
I like you.
Supple. You know what? I haven't been sleeping well. So
door right there.
I think that's what it is. I need a nap.
I like it. This is
so supple.
Come on, Sylvester.
I need people to do that because do you like you? Because if you don't like you, why should I like you?
Listen, but I think a lot of people like the idea of themselves.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people also like their what is the word I'm looking for? Potential.
Ooh, that is one thing I had to learn with dating too. And I you nigga,
what you say?
Supple.
Hey y'all.
That's my girl. Another one that shenanigans with my shenanigans. Yeah.
Don't let us all be together, y'all. We got to record a TFG. We really got to record a TFG moment. We really do, y'all. Y'all these motherfuckers. Oh wow, okay. Ain't no way this real. Somebody say this AI.
we get it. We all understand, like, but it's just I need people to, to be very sincere. I need people to spend time with themselves because jumping from person to person, dating and all that, take a moment, and really sit with yourself. Take yourself out on a date. Because this other thing that I don't understand on threads is when people are like, who goes to the movies by themselves?
Me. I do a lot of stuff by myself.
Yes. Like, why don't you enjoy your own company? If you don't enjoy your own company, why should someone else do that?
Listen, we was on the ship. We went to the cruise on the cruise. And me and Nick actually end up going to one of them little events they had. And the lady, she was asking like, it was like, I forget what's called, the wrong answer. I think it was the name of the game. I'm probably messing it up. Either way, one of the questions was, if you came to the cruise by yourself, if you came to the cruise, who would you come with? Like, it wasn't your person, right? So I wrote me. Everybody had like all kind of shit. Girl, sidebar, one dude said his girlfriend fucking twin sister. Yes, y'all. When I tell you we was weak.
You dirty bastard. He said, well,
she right there next to him. Yes. And he said her twin fucking sister. Sure did.
Ooh, bitch, the way.
I know that damn room was quiet.
I'm cussing him the hell out. Just saying.
See? Thoroughly interested. Yes, that's what I'm saying. He should love himself because he's going to be able to pour into whatever woman that come into his life in a way that's not trying to fill a voided space.
Yes.
He's going to love her and care about her because he can and he does. I'm not seeking something from you. I'm just here because I genuinely want to be here.
Exactly.
And that's some things that you find when you by yourself.
Yeah, because that is something that I'm learning, not learning, but one thing that I noticed that caused me to stop dating is that a lot of people are dating out of desperation because like they don't like to be alone or, they feel like, oh my gosh, what if I end up, dying alone? People die every day, B.
Like, you got somebody in emergency contact, call that motherfucker.
Exactly.
Bitch, you dead.
Exactly. It's like, take a moment. Go to the movies by yourself. Go to I've been to a concert by myself. Travel by yourself. Get to learn you, what you like, what you don't like, because then that way you're not dating out of desperation. And you realize, like, I don't need this person. I want, and like you said, I want this person. And I'm looking at them from a different lens where it's like, I genuinely enjoy your company. And if it ends, that's okay. Would I be hurt? Yeah. Yes. But I still enjoy me enough to not have to be so dependent on you. So,
that's exactly what he said. He wrote on paper, your twin sister. When I tell y'all, the whole room is like
crazy. But yeah,
that motherfucker had too much. Whatever he was drinking, he didn't drink that shit no more. Yup, your nigga, yeah. Yes, it was crazy. We was just like, what? Girl, the way I'd have been standing motherfucking his damn thigh the whole night, bitch. You gonna fuck bitch.
Then now I gotta look at her sideways, bitch. What y'all been doing?
Listen, well, I wasn't even oh, that damn, I ain't think about that part. I was blaming the nigga. Fuck her.
But then I'm also like, it's you. It's a completely different show. Because I'm like, if it's my man, like if I see Aaron Pierre's like, I got a twin. Oh, can I get both of y'all? What's up?
Fucking whore. I love it.
Just saying. What's up? It's you, but you 2 times?
Yes.
What?
Hope the dick match.
I understand, sir.
Well, what if the dick don't match? Then what?
Oh no. What a travesty.
Well, one for the pooper, one for the other.
have a mean head game, nigga.
Let's say, get hungry, bitch. Hungry man.
Because what? I mean, in a way, I can get it. It's your wife, but two, you know, so.
No, we just look alike. This bitch might be crazy.
I mean, she might, but you know what? She looks just like you.
I suppose. I ain't with
That's a completely
shit.
different show.
You know what? That action might go along with another comment about relationships. Is it okay to fuck your twin? Yes! Obi say fuck no. That shit was clear. I heard that shit clear. Obi said.
Try it if you want to, nigga.
Bitch, don't come home.
Right.
Motherfucker better move to the country, okay? Off the grid.
Okay, so that's a resounding no. Understood.
Okay, it might not be room for that. Okay. Look, it is a hell effing no. Muffin, sorry, Muffin. Yes. Okay, another no. All right.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Muffin is a twin.
Oh. Oh, yeah, no. Understood. Understood.
Stop it, man. Oops.
Understood.
Yeah, I forgot.
Understood. Yeah.
But that's what he said. I mean, I
Understood.
don't know what he got going on.
Yeah. We are at the top of the hour, unfortunately, because you know we have such a good time with y'all. And I promise y'all, we will be more. I don't know. What's the word I'm trying to say?
Consistent.
Yeah, there we go. Consistent.
My baby a nap, y'all.
I do. I told you. My sleep has not been where it needs to be.
Aww.
But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
You gonna
we showed up.
Yeah.
We're here.
And we are here. We done laughed with y'all. We done talked all kinds of shit. You know what? I feel like I need to add something because I know we were talking about, you know, the idea of being given permission to date as a teen. I do want to say this. None of our takes. What I'm trying to say. Nothing about what we talked about today says that just because you have dated as a teen, that you have more experience.
Right.
Nothing about our conversation today says if you didn't date as a teen, you don't have any experience or that you're going to be bad in relationships. And nothing about people who've dated as a teen, they're better at relationships. This is just a take on how things could be and how these things could be helpful and how you navigate relationships going forward. I want to bring something back because it's something you said in the beginning of the show when you said, I forget exactly what you said, but you were saying how dating as a teen and what that looked like and navigating relationships at that age and how it could affect how you're dating now and how people move forward when they're an adult. I think what we could do is also now guide how we ask certain questions when we're first meeting somebody. Because maybe questions about what was their experiences as a teenager and how they navigated relationships and how they navigated relationships in high school and hell, even college, because some of those relationships really guide how you navigate adult life.
How you treat your nappy-headed ass mama.
And that's another good question for real. Like, yeah, and if you don't have your mom, how do you treat the mother figure in your life?
Yes.
Because it may not be your mom. You may have another mother figure. And even with guys navigating girls, ask them what are the relationships like with the men in their lives. Because I think that could be a question that boys should be asking, or young men should be asking women too. Because there are some women, and I'm not saying this to say if you don't have a father in your life, that you're, not good with guys, or you may act a certain way. Because my father was not present in my life. However, I did have male figures. But I say that to say, even if your father was not, what male figures you had in your life, how did you navigate them? How did men navigate you? Because that could give insight to him on how she may respond to him.
Right.
And if she may respond to him in ways that makes him uncomfortable, he can either do one or two things: stay and navigate how to work through that with her, or be like, you know what? This is too much for me. I'm not the person for this. But yeah.
And I totally agree. 100%. And I think that might even be something that we can talk about on our next show of just like questions that people can ask. Because even when, we talk about shows like Love is Blind and Married at First Sight and stuff like that, now people are starting to catch on to the fact that this is all about ratings. It's not necessarily about finding love or even being in a healthy relationship, and how typically most questions that people are asking are very surface level. So I think that is
Ooh, I like
that
that,
is something
Unika.
that we need to talk about. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's the one thing that
I
bothers
like
me.
that.
Don't ask me about why do you need to know my favorite color?
Yes. And on top of that too, when it comes to these questions, like why are you asking me auto messages? Auto questions. Sorry, why are you asking me auto questions? Just stuff you just take and roll off your head whenever you're talking to somebody. Like, no, like if you really want to Unika's point, if you really want to get to know me, talk to me.
And that's interesting. And like I said, we're gonna have a part 2. And maybe what I'll do is see if Keenan is available.
Okay.
Because I want to talk about dating and AI. Because now they're saying that there's this surge of people who are using Chat GPT to ask questions and answer.
Yes, it is really scary.
Mm-hmm.
I like this. We definitely need a part 2 to this. So I guess
Mm-hmm.
that's the next episode, y'all. Part 2 is dating instinct.
And then let us know your experiences. We want to know. Yeah.
Oh yeah, please do, y'all. Do we need a dedicated space for people to ask these questions?
Oh, there's a email in thedivasden@gmail.com.
We need to say that.
Yeah. So submit your dating experience or questions or whatever. Want to be a part of that? We would love to be. We would not put your name out there. Totally anonymous. There's no judgment whatsoever because I'm pretty sure for every story we know or have experienced it. In thedivasden@gmail.com.
Yup.
So yeah.
I know my favorite color.
Mine too. Yay. Purple means royalty. Don't get me started. You better hit the button, Obi, because I'll do it.
Y'all, we love y'all.